Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Larry Larson.
And I'm Jonathan Michael. Let's take a look at the news. Welcome back, Braves. A new school year brings new memories and lots of new faces. Classes kicked off just last Wednesday, and many new freshmen have moved into their new home away from home. Let's take a look at the academic year by numbers. According to the Journal-Star, approximately 1,000 fraternity and sorority members helped residents move in on move-in day. Our freshman class is made up of about 1,050 fresh new faces. The three-year average enrollment at Bradley is 5,400 students, including undergraduate and graduate students. And finally, Bradley is offering 185-plus graduate and undergraduate academic programs this year.
Louis J. Berger Center for Leadership and Service held their annual conference this past Saturday at the Michael Student Center to help undergraduates hone their leadership skills and values. The Dare to Lead conference invited everyone on campus to come listen to a few philosophical discussions on what it means to be a leader in today's climate. The program was held from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. where students could choose from riveting topics that range from how to be a humble leader to civic engagement opportunities. Students were asked on their purpose and passions for college, as well as how to pursue fulfilling careers after graduation. Another great year for Bradley doesn't go unnoticed by the public. Another year in a row, the Princeton Review named Bradley University one of the nation's best institutions for undergraduates. 3,000 four-year colleges are looked at in the book, and the best 385 are chosen, ranking Bradley in the top 13th percent of schools in America. Bradley was specifically honored for their wonderful game design program. This is the 5th consecutive year Bradley has received this honor. Bradley was named among the top 15 undergraduate game design programs in the world, ranking at number 12. Bradley has leaped in the ranks for our MBA program outside the Chicago area. According to the U.S. News and World Report, 2020 ranking placed Bradley at 57, a big jump from last year's ranking of 82. Finally, in terms of best schools in Illinois, the Princeton Review announced that Bradley is again announced that Bradley is again the highest ranked school in Illinois. Congrats, Braves. For the full list of colleges, visit the Princeton Review's website.
Bradley University wants all students to feel welcome to their home on the hilltop. These next two pieces are about diversity and inclusion on the hilltop. Last Saturday evening, the Black Student Alliance hosted a block party on Olin Quad to welcome back new and returning students of Bradley. The Alliance aims to provide a healthy, social, and academic atmosphere for African American students through participation of different campus events. The overall aim is to explore African American culture and heritage and share it with the community. The Alliance celebrated their return to Bradley with a wrecking ball bouncy house and food for the students to enjoy as they reunited with each other this new semester. This past Thursday, the Asian American Association had a campus meetup at the Garrett Center where students came to hang out, eat, and enjoy the culture with others. President Jonalee Ann Almarie gave a warm welcome and presentation about the association. If you're interested in joining, feel free to follow them on Instagram at BU_A3X or attend one of their meetings held every other Wednesday at 8 in the Garrett Center. Students are being challenged to participate in the first ever 1897 Challenge at Bradley. Bradley University has numerous social, cultural, and educational programs each week. The 1897 Challenge allows you to earn points for attending these programs around campus, and points equal prizes. Earn 10, win a prize. Earn 20, win a prize. All students who have earned points will be entered into a prize drawing in October and November. Visit bradley.presence.lo and click on events. Then filter using the Earn button to see the available programs are offered for points. Points will be allocated upon attendance. Keep your attendance high at these programs for a higher chance of receiving a prize in the raffle.
Bradley University's president Gary Roberts announced his planned retirement at the end of the spring 2020 semester. Roberts is Bradley's University president, 11th president. He founded the first sports law program in the nation while working at Tulane University. Accomplishments of Roberts' tenure at Bradley include the Phase 1 of the construction of the Business and Engineering Convergence Center, which will be completed by the end of his retirement. When asked about his retirement, Roberts said, "I love Bradley and all the people I have worked with here. Despite the challenges that Bradley faces as higher education is disrupted and transitions its business model, I am optimistic about Bradley's future and I still hope to be a part of it." Speaking of the new building, upon the new school year, students may have noticed that our campus looks a little different. That's right, the Business and Engineering Convergence Center is almost done. The building is planned to open this fall with classes transferring into the building mid-semester. The new building will provide 270,000 square feet of academic space, 200 offices, 28 classrooms, 8 computer labs, and 46 specialized labs. However, the new building is just phase 1 of the construction. This semester marks Jopes Hall's last first day of class. The demolition of Jopes will mark the beginning of phase 2. After demolition, the construction will complete the Convergence Center's remaining wing.
What to look forward to after the break.
Nicole Pfaff will be on with our weekly weather report.
And I will be giving you the latest on entertainment news. Stay with us.
So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
For too long, there's been too much silence.
We've stepped back when we should have stepped up.
We lack the bravery to have the tough conversations.
It stops now.
It stopped with us.
As campus leaders, we recognize that sexual assault is a real problem.
And it's time to take action.
We're standing together as a community because this issue affects all of us.
And we can only end it if we are braver together.
Starting now, we don't look the other way. We make it a move and do something.
Before it's too late.
We promote a culture of respect for all students.
We say something even when it's easier to remain silent.
We stand up for survivors.
We never blame them.
We hold our friends, our leaders, our teammates,
and ourselves accountable for our actions.
And when we see something wrong, we're brave enough to interrupt. We say something.
We do something. We watch out for each other.
Always.
Being a Bradley Brave means
ending the silence.
Together, we can work to end sexual assault and rape culture in our community. Together, we can do the right thing.
Together, we can do the brave thing.
Make your move and stand with us.
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 And we can all be braver together.
So now we have Nicole with our weather forecast. Nicole, the weather's certainly been phenomenal for the first week of school.
Yes, definitely. We've had great weather. It's nice and sunny, a little bit chilly as the sun goes down, but other than that, it's pretty good. Except for the southeast is experiencing Hurricane Dorian. I know the Bahamas has really been hit a lot. If you've checked it out online, the Bahamas are suffering a lot. They had a lot of damage from Hurricane Dorian. So now let's get a look at our Midwest weather. Here we see a little bit of clouds coming from the west, but other than that, we're pretty sunny. Current temps are nice and cool, high 70s. Towards the north, it's a bit chillier, high 60s, but as we get down south, we're getting towards the low 80s, high 70s. Now for your 5-day forecast. We see we're in the low 80s, a lot cooler towards the night. And then towards the weekend, we have a little bit of clouds, but then beginning of next week, we're going to see a little bit of rain. Sunday, we're going to see it cool down a little bit, but it's going to heat up a lot more towards Monday. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Jonathan Michael.
A popular comedian and Hollywood actor is in stable condition after many feared he was paralyzed. Kevin Hart suffered major injuries to his back after his friend was driving Hart's 1970 Plymouth Barracuda east of Los Angeles on Sunday. A frightening Labor Day weekend for Hart and his family brought much relief after his wife gave an update on his surgery, saying, "He's good, everybody's good, thank God." Police and witnesses say the car veered off an embankment and tumbled down a 10-foot tall ditch. Alcohol was not a factor in the crash. Following a wildly successful Astroworld tour, rapper Travis Scott's new documentary, Look Mom, I Can Fly, is now streaming on Netflix. The artist, most famous for his songs Butterfly Effect and Goosebumps, delves into his personal life, rise to fame, and what drives his success. Fans are flocking to their TVs to take a look at the rapper's often secretive life. The documentary has fielded mostly positive reviews, with critics admiring Scott's humility despite his boisterous concert presence. YouTube is making their community safer by taking strides in removing discriminatory content from its website. With nearly 2 billion active users, it is difficult to monitor everything posted on YouTube, but administrators have proved that their expanded rules are no joke. 500 million comments, 100,000 videos, and 17,000 channels were deleted for using hate speech. Despite the hardened regulations, CEO Susan Wojcicki believes that, quote, hearing a broad range of perspectives ultimately makes us a stronger and more informed society, even if we disagree with some of those views.
Well, Jonathan, that Kevin Hart crash really looks scary. I'm glad he's all right.
It really was. I was really scared for him. Glad he can be back making movies with The Rock again.
Oh, for sure. After the break, learn about 2 young Bradley entrepreneurs.
Learn their tips and tricks to success when we return. Don't go away.
Oh my goodness, that was the best party of the year.
I know, right?
It's getting late. I don't want to walk home alone.
Too bad we live in 2 separate directions.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, I just wanted to call you so I don't have to walk home alone. It's so creepy out here. I thought I heard something, like someone following me. I'm gonna call you back.
too. Sorry.
The poster sale was in full swing to kick off Labor Day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 5 on the Olin Quad. Students and faculty were free to browse the wide variety of merchandise. Along with traditional posters, there were also tapestries, flags, and similar prints. There was a wide selection of designs such as movie posters, TV shows, musical groups, skylines, inspirational quotes, animals, famous artwork, and even more. They even sold poster putty, which allows you to hang up artwork without peeling off paint.
There is no doubt that the world is shifting from brick and mortar stores to online shopping. Bradley alums and sisters Lauren Walker Corwin and Haley Walker may have just found out a way to respond to this change. Brick and Mortar Boutique is a full functioning store on wheels, even a changing room. The trailer allows for all the advantages of having a physical store, yet is more cost effective. The sisters travel the Midwest, stopping at sororities, farmer markets, and local businesses who host them for shopping events. Finding a balance between the physical and the online, the shop also sells online. Sales have been so good, they were both able to quit their day jobs and take the business to its fullest. The sisters also noted their Bradley education helping them in the process. The sisters encourage young entrepreneurs to follow their dreams. Walker says, take the risk and do it because it's been the most rewarding experience ever.
Up next, we'll have updates on how our Bradley Braves are faring this fall athletic season.
BUTV's Cody Roskins with more after the break.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
So Cody, I heard you're a manager for the men's basketball team. How's that going for you?
It's going very well, thanks for asking. So far the season's been pretty active with the team. They've just started, in fact, workouts here on August 24th with a lot of new faces coming onto the roster, but still some key additions coming back this year to really build the team back up to where they really should be.
Absolutely.
So with that, the Bradley Braves men's basketball team started workouts once again on August 24th after coming off a Missouri Valley Conference title run and in a bid into the NCAA tournament where they nearly upset the #2 seed Michigan State Spartans last season. The Braves have lots of new faces on the roster this year, but also key upperclassmen making their returns, such as Koch Barr, Darryl Brown, and Nate Cannell. The Braves are heading into year 5 of the Brian Wardle era with high expectations, with win totals increasing every year since his hire back in 2015. The Braves will open their regular season at St. Joseph's on November 5th at 6 p.m. The Bradley Braves men's soccer team has also started their season, beginning the year with preseason exhibition games versus the Creighton Blue Jays in a 1-1 tie, the Mercer Bears in a 1-0 loss, and the Belmont Bruins in a score that was 0-0 after overtime. The Braves look ahead to their home regular season opener against the IUPUI Jaguars in the Danny Dahlquist Memorial Game at Shea Stadium. First touch is scheduled for September 6th at 7 p.m. And last, but certainly not least, the Bradley Braves women's volleyball team is also underway for the 2019-2020 campaign with head coach Carol Price-Torok at the helm. The volleyball team has participated in many opening season events such as the SMU Doubletree Invitational, where our Braves did battle with teams such as SMU, Stephen F. Austin, and UTSA. The Braves' next step is the CEFCU Invitational, where the Braves will host teams such as Belmont, Oakland, and DePaul.
Well, sounds like a busy season so far for all our teams.
In fact, it has been, and it's only going to get busier as we get underway into the school year.
Certainly. Now stay tuned, because after the break, we'll have what's going on the Hilltop.
And a musical guest who is worth the wait.
Oh, my sweet baby, you mean everything to me. I love you.
Can we get strawberries?
No, honey.
Please?
Okay.
Welcome back. As promised, let's take a look at our events around campus. Love the Rock? ACBU has the event for you. The weekend full of 3 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies, starting off with the game plan Thursday night at 8 p.m. in the Marty Theater. Central Intelligence, 8 p.m. at the Marty Theater, and a special viewing of Baywatch in the Markin Center Pool at 9 p.m. Bring your swimsuit and make a splash. Students are free, and the public may attend for $1. Bradley University soccer team has 2 games this weekend, the first being Friday. Bradley will be playing Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis at 7 p.m. at Shea Stadium. Second game is against Oakland University Sunday at 1 p.m. in Shea Stadium. The game is part of the annual Danny Dahlquist Memorial Game, which honors the passing of Bradley soccer player in 2007. The game represents how positivity can spring from something tragic. Tomorrow, our Bradley Club hockey team will be playing against our rivals, Illinois State. The game will be taking place on Illinois State home turf at 7 p.m. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Jonathan Michael.
And I'm Cody Roskins.
I'm Nicole Pfaff.
And I'm Larry Larson. We leave you tonight with a performance from Juniper Was Good. Have a great evening.
Hey everybody, we're Juniper Was Good. I'm gonna take a second to introduce our band here. Laying down these lead lines over here, we got Connor, everybody. Our rhythm man, good old Kuba with a B. Laying down the beats behind me, we got Andrew the officer. My name's Kuda, I sing, and I play this thing. We are Juniper Was Good. This one's called January. I waited till January. I wanted the leaves to fall on your sundress in the late afternoon. And I called home for the first time the last week of November. They say, how are you? They say, how is school? Oh yeah. They say, we're proud of you. Oh, and bring her home soon. A hope, a light, a chance in time, a wish, a kiss was on my mind. A hope, a light, a chance at life on the other side. In my heart and in my head, I thought I had a chance. They say the best things in life are on the other side of fear. 'Cause I wait too long. Or were you just too far away? Oh, hope, a light, a chance to cry, a wish, a kiss was on my mind.